Transparency is a vital tool in performance-based learning, and these are some of the tools that help the learners progress monitor their own learning. It helps them to track and see where they are in terms of meeting their goals, and it also helps them know what they need to work on or what they are proficient at. A capacity matrix is a tool that helps the learners assess their own learning. It allows them to track and progress monitor, and also unpacks the learning target for the learners.
Okay, right here we have our capacity matrix, and the capacity matrix, what it is, it's a flat layout of all our LTs, and we just unpack it to know what we need to go further into the learning, the knowledge of it, and we highlight the words that we need to know, the vocabulary. We underline our main thing. So the capacity matrix is used to know, it's like a visual of what we need to know instead of just going on the computer or asking the teacher, what is this LT? And in our capacity matrix, she gives us resources like websites, and she gives us book pages. And if we need to go deeper into it, like we still don't fully understand it after we practice it and use all of our resources, she calls us into small groups and she teaches us individually, so it helps us more.
Progress monitoring allows the learners to progress monitor their own growth to whatever goal that they're working towards for a learning target. They can either graph their growth or put a sticker to see exactly where they are in terms of meeting their goals.
This is our progress monitoring chart, and they're split into MTs, and what each MT has are certain dots or learning targets that you need to target, and they're separated to make it kind of simpler for us. And every time we put a sticker, that means we've passed or we've mastered or we understood, or we just really understand the concept. And this is more of a visual to keep track, so in case our internet goes down on our laptops, in case you lose your notebook, in case your paper gets lost, this is more of a visual, like a backup plan, to be able to know exactly where you're at and be able to see, like for example, if I'm ahead and someone needs help, I can tell them, well, I finished, so you can come to me, and I can maybe tutor them after school, can maybe like come over and have like a study group, or just like, it's just really like a backup plan for you to be able to like visualize how your grades are.
Rubrics help learners know their expectations, and it also helps them to understand exactly what steps they need to take to reach their learning goals. And it also gives them a voice and choice in how they can show their proficiency. They can assess themselves from being a level 1, the lowest, to being a level 4, the highest.
A rubric is a device that will give you the standard, the level 3 standard, and then it'll give you steps. A level 1 step would be just knowing the vocabulary words. Level 2 is knowing the basic principle of what we're working on, and you work yourself up to 3. So basically what students can use when they're using a rubric is they can see how much they need to do and what they need in a certain essay. They can see what they're missing. If you're at a level 2 in a certain area and you want to be at a level 3, what do you still need to add? And it's just a way for students to see what level do I want to be at, what level am I at, and what can I do to get better and to improve. And ultimately you can do hundreds of different projects, but you're all being graded on that same thing. So students have the freedom to do whatever they think will fit their needs best and however they think they can get that for, while teachers aren't like thinking, okay, how do I grade this? They know how to grade this. So it really works for both parties.
A checklist acts as a to-do list in which the learners are able to know exactly what to do in order to reach a learning target goal. They know exactly the steps they need to take, and they also know what they're proficient at or what they need to work on.
A checklist is something to help you learn what you know and what you need to know, so that the next time when you can make your SMART goal and get the thing that you got wrong right, and a partner could check it or the teacher.